Hello everyone and welcome to this video where I'll be talking you through how to use the Admiral Kitbuilder. So as we land here on the Admiral homepage, you go up to the top bar, scroll over to sports, and right there you've got the Kitbuilder. So click onto that and it will take you to this page right here. So the first thing you'll notice over here on the styles tab is that there are just loads of designs to choose from. So you've got different neck styles like the crew neck, the V-neck, the raglan. You've also got short and long sleeve vibes, whatever will suit you best. I'm going to go with the crew neck short sleeve here because that's just going to fit my vibe the best. And down here we have loads of templates with thousands of different color variations, different stripes, different hoops, sashes. There's the iconic tramline kit from Admiral's past, and as you scroll down you can just see there's loads of different styles, like a lightning one here, so a funky one there, just so many different styles for you to choose from. I'm going to go with number one here because this is just classic, isn't it? And over here on the left, this is the colors tab. So this is where you'll choose all the colors for your kit. So as you can see, there's obviously the main kind of color palette here, but if you open it up, that is just every different variation, every different shade of every single color, so you can really customize here. But again, I want a classic kit here. I want a nice and simple kit, so I'm going to go with the white base, but I think I'm going to go with a nice red and blue accents. So now that we have our main design sorted, we're going to head over to the graphics tab, and this is where more customization can be done. So of course we've got the Admiral logo here, but if you do click onto it, you can customize. You can change the color. I'm going to go with red here to match the design on the kit, but you can also kind of bring up the opacity and also add an outline to that as well. Also, you may have noticed that there's rulers here to help you guide, so you can turn them on and off auto as well. That also will know when you're using them. Every good kit needs a crest, of course, so to add that you go to add graphic, choose logo placement, and head down to left chest here, and where it says type you go to graphic again, and in this little black box is where you can upload your graphic. So I'm just going to upload my badge here. As you can see, it looks a little bit small here, so there's loads of customized options right here. So I'm going to start making that just a little bit bigger to fit a bit more nicely in that box, and I can use the arrows here to move it around. So of course most kits will have a sponsor, so to do that you do the same thing again. You go add graphic, choose logo placement, you go down to front chest, type graphic, and upload again, just the same way. And as you can see here, it's a little bit big on the base, so again I'll just use the different arrows to make it a little bit smaller and just fit onto that kit quite nicely. Also, once you've put graphics in, it doesn't mean they have to stay the color that you put them in. So for the Admiral Sportswear logo here, it's black, but I wanted to make that blue, I can, and it will just automatically change it. And if you want to make any changes to anything that you've done, you can just do the same thing. Like I'm looking at this now, and the Admiral probably doesn't fit red, it'd be better blue. So you go back up here, change the fill, and go straight to blue, and there it is. Now I'm really happy with the way this kit is looking, but if you want to add an extra level of creativity or depth, you can do that by adding a graphic, but instead of doing logo placements, you do full panel. So if I do full panel front here and click graphic once again, I can add various different patterns to it. So I have a pattern made up with the Admiral logo here, and as you can see, it puts it across the whole base. Now this looks a little bit messy right now, so I'm going to play with the size again just to kind of make sure it fits the full kit. I'm even going to rotate it slightly, and I'm going to bring the fill all the way down to 1, so it's just gently in the base. I'm even going to change the fill as well, so it's even more subtle in the base. And for me, that just adds that little bit of depth, that little bit of extra spice onto this kit. Now, of course, that's the front of this kit, but we've got to work on the back as well. So I'm actually going to add that same pattern onto the back as well, because I just want it to be coherent across the whole kit. And of course, I want to add names to my kits. So again, you go to add graphic, choose logo placement, and back top in brackets name. And here it will say player name, and you can choose between loads of different fonts that we have selected. I'm going to go with Tahoma. For the layout, they've got 3 different options: curved up and down, and of course straight. I'm going to go with curved up. And the same with everything, you can change all these different things here. So you can change the fill. I'm going to change it to red. And to add numbers to this kit, we'll go add graphic, choose logo placement, back center, and then where it says type, we'll put player number. For the font of this one, I'm going to go with Hero, so it kind of matches the font of the name. And for fill, I'm going to go for the blue color that I've already used. And actually, I'm going to have a play around with the effects here, because there's different effects that we can add to these numbers. So we've got loads of different options once again, but I like the look of the halftone one here. So there we have our kit. We have our nicely designed kit here, set with player name and number on the back. So it's time to finalize. You head over to the finalize tab, and this is where you'll add your roster. This is where you'll add your team names and your team numbers. So right here, you can see, go add member, and you'll fill in all these details here. So team name, we'll go Admiral FC. player full name J Tomlins, and for the email I'm going to go j@admiralsports.com. Player number, I'm going to go with 10 of course, and my name Tomlins. And you can of course choose the sizes. Now you can see on the back of the kit it changes that, so you can actually view what that will look like. And for your full roster, you'll just keep adding different members until you get your full squad. And of course, before you send it off and you want to get a few photos to show your teammates, you can do that by using this tab here, so you can get the right angle and take your photo. We have a nice like spinning animation as well, so you can have a look at it in all different angles. But here, if you go to the photo snapshot of the current view, or you can just do all views, and that will give you loads of various angles of this kit. And once you're happy with your design, you want to send it off, you do contact/order, add in all your personal information here, and make sure you add your team name, how many kits you need in the additional notes before sending it off. So that's it. Thank you for watching this how-to video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm excited to see what different kits you guys can make.